Welcome to Mack Training Academy. I'm Professor Joey Mack, and today we're going to go through a side control escape to where you post the arm and sit up. Before we do that, make sure to hit that subscribe button to help me grow my channel. So, I'll show it and then we'll get into it. Okay, let's break it down. There's a lot of options, and maybe we should just go through options to start. So, from this position, this one's a big one that Marcelo Garcia uses. And here's some of my takeaways that, let's make sure it's like this way because we're gonna run out of the camera frame. There's pieces that I've picked up over the years. So, some of the main points that have helped me the most, when I feed this hand across, it usually comes from somebody either trying to reach over the top or push and force their arm over the top. As I do that, I just guide it and I rotate so that my hand makes a C cup on the elbow. And then the big piece that is going to make or break this escape is locking your arm straight. If I have any bend, it becomes a tricep press. And now I'm trying to press his body weight with my tricep instead of just using my body locking my arm out. So when I'm here, I catch, go ahead and bend your elbow for me. I catch the knob of his elbow and I post that hard with this arm locked. Now, the next detail that made a huge change for me is how I get up. Most people, they really try to sit up, but if they're heavy and they're on my body, it's tough. He can be all the way, go to like all the way to my shoulders with your hips. He can be all the way on my shoulders. I'm gonna open my elbow and open it wide to sit. And now I can start to come up with a frame and I can go from my elbow to my hand. And then from there is where we get variations. If he's high like this, I can elevate my feet, curl my feet in and dump him. Maybe I'll show this in other videos, but we'll stick with the regular escape for now. So, one more time. I come back down, I've got the hand, I circle it over the top, cup the knuckle of the elbow, arm is locked straight, and then my arm goes wide. With my arm wide, I start to sit, and I can go elbow to hand and elevate. And from here, there's a lot of different variations that I do. Usually I either get a sweep if he comes towards me, and if his legs go away from me, I'm gonna circle out and I can square. So we'll look at it from another angle. I'll have you go ahead and come over here. I've got the hand, I'm framing. He tries to go across, I let him, and I guide it across. I lock my arm straight. The other detail I didn't mention is I don't just keep moving this direction, I actually like to push it towards my legs. So if I go this way, it actually puts his body on top of me, whereas if I push and go towards my legs, it allows me also to sit up when I rock. And now he's further on my hip, and I could try to dump him, but that's only if he loads his weight to me. Usually from here, I'm gonna curl my feet, block now, and square away. And preferably, if I can, go belly down and come back in. So, let's look one more angle, and then I'll look at some variations for my next video. I'm here, I've got my feet, his arm comes around, I push him towards my legs. From here, I curl my feet, and I can either be circling, having my hip come out, and then come up, or I can start to dump. And then we'll look at those options. If you have questions, make sure to leave them in the comments and hit that subscribe button. Thanks.